Hello everybody, how you doing today? Superfiend here. Welcome back to our Yuan Shu campaign in Total War 3 Kingdoms. It is the year 216 during the wintertime, and the great economy scare from 2 episodes ago where our income went entirely bonkers is over, and now we can focus on defending our territory. Yay! So here's the status. We have Duchy of Song's got some armies in here. I'd like to get this trade port back. We don't have the world's greatest army for doing this, but I think we could all the same. Does this guy have fire arrows? Yeah, actually, you know what? With fire arrows, I think we could get the trade port back with this army and them inside. Simply because we could burn down towers, and then we've got good units. I mean, this is a strong army. Over here, he has force marched into our territory with 2 armies. I wish I could see who's got the worst military supplies. I guess I can. I don't know this army. This is the one with my spy. So worst came to worst, we could like disband this army, but they can't replenish until they get out of this territory at least. So if we were to kill like this one, and then would we be able to encamp? I don't know. I don't know, but it's like boom. Maybe we set up ambush. What do I want to say? Replenish a little bit. Good grief. The word was escaping me. And then push up to here while they're still weak. That could be an option. That leaves this army kind of like high and dry. They do have the spy. It's our spy. We don't want him to die. But then he's got some armies over here. And so this would be the next one that we need to worry about. With our income now positive, we're no longer... we're replenishing. We're no longer taking attrition because we had a minor spot with bankruptcy. We have Tao Ying right there. He's got his livestock farm, which livestock farms are not that good. Now, how many territories does Tao Ying have? So he's got this, and then he's got these things behind it. And then if we push up to this, if we can get into here, then he's gone, and we share a border with our vassal. And then, of course, these 2 regions right here, they go over to Dong, I think it is. Yep. And then that would give us a nice base of operations to attack Duchy of Song from. Bigger concern here is south. We have Kingdom of Wu and Kingdom of Wu. Now, has she crossed the river yet? No. Okay, let's get out of diplomacy. Okay, I thought I was out of diplomacy. All the way out of diplomacy. Thank you. So we have a spy down here, right? No, we can just see. Maybe it's from our spy that's carousing. And then this is Shi Hui. So when it comes to these armies, this is the weaker of the 2. She's got a really nasty army in here. Oh my gosh, get that thing away from me. But I think we maybe need to recruit here. I'm skeptical that we could hold a walled settlement against Zhao Yu. But so far they're not like in our territory, right? They're just in the river and whatnot. Although she's getting close. So I am worried about that. Okay, now let's go back over here and look at... do I have any extra peace agreements or trade agreements? No, I don't. Kingdom of Wu, a maybe. A maybe for peace. Minus 14. Minus 14. So he's getting closer to accepting peace. It's not just enough to accept peace. I'd like to like get trade going back with him too. But then the other faction that I'm tempted to get peace with is Ma Tsai, and then we just go all in, focusing on destroying Kingdom of Wu. Now, he's down to a minus 31. Okay, now what is he? Okay, he's asking for too much, so let's cancel. Let's go back to peace. Ma Tsai. Now, he's about to take this stuff, so, I mean, it's a given that we're going to lose this. We can't defend it anyways, so... Let's throw a trade agreement back on the table because that's worth 871 and gets us copper and silk. And then if we add in a couple ancillaries, okay, so I don't particularly like that. And I'm not particularly fond of that. We've got 2 of these. Oh, we need to get discourses of the states. Our faction leader died. And Wen and Yang, Yuan Shu's daughter, is now the faction leader. And our family tree has been restored to something that looks normal, too, which is nice. So what if we just threw that in there? Okay, that gets us down to minus 40. And then we trade some territory. Can I not trade the city while he's sieging it? So I could trade the toolmate. Darn, I should have done it last episode then before I ended the turn. But if we throw that on there. Okay, now he's down to a minus 28. What if I offer him Ba as well, which is a farm? Okay, down to a minus 16. So if I take the trade agreement out, I really want that trade agreement in there, though. So essentially what happens is we lose territory that we were going to lose, right? We lose territory that we were guaranteed to lose. So we might be able to get peace with him. But Kingdom of Wu is awfully close to peace as well. The problem is Kingdom of Wu has vassalized so many people that I feel like we need to push some advantage against Kingdom of Wu before we make peace. So, like, at the very least, I want to get my farm and the trade port back if I can. If I can get those 2 things back and then make peace with Kingdom of Wu without losing any territory, then that is, for me, that's a big success. That's a big success. We also have a grumpy general over here. Now, they did set up an ambush somewhere in here, so I'm kind of thinking, you know, what I should do is just go right here. Set up a counter ambush. So let's do that. This is the grumpy guy. Okay, that's Mr. Grumpy. Let's go way over to our western front. Now, how many turns? The problem is if we want peace with him, we kind of need to do it now because they're going to take the toolmaker. I don't see anything I can do about it. Other things that we need to do. Over here, where our settlement should be earning a total of 1,800. How'd the net income go up? If we do reward the filial and incorrupt, that one gets us satisfaction, faction-wide. Also gets rid of the corruption there. We also, industry, commerce, and peasantry, we have all 3 of those there. We're going to do business ventures. That helps to keep our legitimacy in check. So we'll do that with her. Okay. That's going to help our economy a little bit, our income. I'm pretty sure our taxes are on high. Our food's at 0, but that's because it's wintertime. And after we get this livestock farm is going to pump a lot of food out because we have this one here, 100% food production. Some of these buildings, if we can't get copper soon, we need to start transitioning them over to the other variety. And I think one turn until we get a reform, we're going to be getting replenishment rate. Now, Duchy of Song is not that big of a threat. He's got 3 armies here, very weak, and 2 armies there. Who's this over here? Rebellion? Yeah. So, to keep him that way, let's go to Peng Yang. And we're going to build undercover network. Oh, man, it's got plus 21. Plus 21, but now we got 47 and the other thing. So we want to poison provisions, and we want to do it to this other army right here, which is led by Luo Tong. So we need to find Luo Tong. There he is. And now our spy is neutered. You can't do much for a while. Let's check the effect there. That did some damage, okay? Hopefully we can keep him across the river for just a couple turns. We also have Duchy of Song right here at Dong. So here's what I want to do. I think these two have replenished enough. Ma Chao's got the goodies. So with Ma Chao, no, with our weaker army, come out of our ambush. And we're going to encamp here. And we're going to get this farm next turn. Ma Chao's going to come out ahead. He has a 100% ambush success chance. I don't know who's going to fall for it. Whether it's going to be Duchy of Song coming across the river or her going this way. But she should be about ready to accept peace with us. I don't think she has any other armies anywhere, so I'm not worried about her. Okay, now we just need to buy ourselves a spot of time down here. So he can move pretty far. Like, I think he can get to Jiangling. She's really dangerous. How many turns can we hold out here? 8 turns. So we'll get like 2 turns before she takes this. Okay, I think we need to accept peace. We need to do peace with Masai, and we need to push all of our advantage over here against Duchy of Song. Because I honestly think that if we can get here and then into Dong, we can get this mountain region with 2 armies, leaving 1 more army to defend this river. In my Huangshao campaign, the AI has a really hard time crossing this river. You don't really need much to defend territory across from it. And if we can get like up into here and get this and maybe some of this before we negotiate peace with him, then we should be looking pretty good. Maybe even some of the vassals will abandon him and just try to get peace with us. Kingdom of Wu, not Masai. Go to quick deal real quick. And we do, where is it? Support vassal independence. Some of them might start showing up in here as yeses. But we're going to go back to Masai. We get peace with Masai, and we're going to offer up some territory. We're going to offer this farm. We have to. We have to offer the farm. And we're going to offer the toolmaker. The minus 7.1. I can't request food. Why can't I request food? Let's offer up the swords and the armor and just see where that puts us. That puts us at a little too high. Drop the sword. What did I drop? Drop the armor, so we're going to keep that. This might be too high. 1.5, but then I give up the 9 chapters. No, let's try it again. Give him a stone dog. 0.8. I make a payment. All right. In the interest of time. In the interest of time and getting it done, we're going to give him this. We might be able to get a payment. No. All right, fine. Okay, so there. We've avoided peace. Now I can cancel this, actually. Oh, but now I'm negative. Why am I negative all of a sudden? Because I lost all my food trade with people because my food is negative. Well. Let's see. Because I gave up that farm. Damn farm. Yeah, it's not over yet. Let's see. What can I do? I can handle the minus food for a turn. It's the loss of income that I can't have. So we go back to the other thing I wanted to do. Okay, we get a trade agreement. We offer to trade territory. We give them the city too. City's not worth enough to you, huh? But I'm going to get my copper back. So all my buildings that reduce corruption should come back, and I should have lots of money. So we want to do this. We must do this. I need that copper much more than I need the war axes. So we throw that in. I'm going to request food. Well, you are a hard negotiator. Why is this? Okay, this is a single payment. Okay. So, with careful negotiation, amongst other things, our income and everything should fix itself. So, like when we come in here and we look at this building, you see how it says plus 83 income, minus 2 corruption? Well, what it's supposed to be is plus 300 and minus 15. And it requires the copper. And we don't have the copper yet. We're going to have the copper in a moment. And once we get that trade port back, once we get the trade port back, then maybe we can open up some more trade with like Kong Rong or somebody. Now, over here, Kong Shu Wan. You worry me. You terrify me. Would be a more accurate way to put it. And so what we need to do is we need to falsify marching orders again. Cost 40 and 20. 40 and 20. Kong Shu Wan. Okay. And then now, though, we've like almost run out of everything we can do with this fellow. We could poison military provisions twice if we have the undercover. So we shall build undercover network. And then since this guy's not really doing like much else. No, let's build undercover network again. I don't really know what Accost Traders and Empower Trade really does. Like, I'd be inclined to think that... let's open diplomacy. Now, somewhere in here, it should show me my trade power. Current trade influence, 170. And then if I pick Kingdom of Wu, shows me theirs is 330. So I imagine that with theirs being higher than ours, that deals are stacked more in their favor. So if we were to accost traders, like, I think it should raise ours when dealing with them. And maybe you could get deals stacked more in your favor. And that might be helpful when we're trying to get peace here in a minute. But I want to get a couple territories from him first. So in Force Smart, she could come up and lay siege. So it's going to take her at least 2 turns. That might be enough time for us to get through here and clear this out. I should not be in danger of becoming bankrupt. This is like really touch and go right now. We do need to fix this guy. He's cranky, but I can't do it right now. I need to promote him or something. Oh, that's the other thing that it wanted to tell me. Okay, fine. Fair enough. This is going to eat into our reserves. But I'm going to capture... actually, right now, I might capture a farm. Okay, how much of my movement does it take to get over here? Oh, it pulls his garrison over. All right, we'll attack him. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, this is going to be a slaughter. Going to be an absolute slaughter. Especially since we have war machines, they have to walk to us and it's snowing. No, they don't have to walk to us. They'll sit inside their settlement and let us destroy them. But this should be fun. This should be fun. And their reinforcements come on over there, so guess where we're not going to be? Not over there. Do I get a tower still? I do. That's cool. I wonder if my tower can hit their tower. Okay, cavalry. Missiles. Oh, I don't have fire arrows with Lady Fang yet, though. I do have flaming shot. Okay, we're getting the campaign back on track here. We had a rough spot. I was very confused about, you know, what exactly happened to the income, but people on the internet were kind enough to help me, and in Discord, and I got it figured out, and now I know what to do to fix it. It really was unsettling, though, to have our income go down that much so quickly. All right, here we go. Now, we want to kill things that are deadly to us, which would be crossbowmen. And crossbowmen, we got our flaming shot to hit those. Don't care about your stupid reinforcements. Keeping an eye on the trebuchet ammunition. All of the other units, they should just go sit like inside the settlement. Okay, let's aim here and there. Oh, on that and that. Not the general. I can kill him with arrows. But if my trebuchets will do the correct thing here, We might even set this on fire. Yeah, it's on fire. And the corner towers don't do a whole lot of damage. $89. That should now be 100. Now, you know what? Let's hit the spear guards down there. Okay, I don't know why you guys are doing this stuff where you're creeping out like that, but it's not necessary. And the fire should go all the way around and very slowly burn out that stuff over there. But that is a dangerous tower for us. So, you know what? Maybe we'll just target it. And it's now 100%, so we can stop firing with the trebs. And it does look like they're going to come this way. So let's let the livestock garrison come over here. Sure, why not? We get in front of the hill here. Okay, no, now they're going in. Okay, so oh, those guys got pummeled like that. I have no idea what those units are doing. Okay, get some fast speed here. Oh wow, this is interesting. I'm going to go ahead and use the circle because without being in the circle formation, they won't fire at these. But these guys should destroy them for the most part. Or honestly, you know what? I'm going to just set my missiles here. There, we'll just go get them with this stuff. I don't think they brought any infantry with them. So this was kind of foolish. Stop firing. You should not be firing. Oh, poor Tao Ying. Is he in here? There he is. He's here. He's here to witness his destruction. He's going to be able to say, I single-handedly screwed it all up. Every once in a while, I get to say that. It's a wonderful feeling. Okay, these guys might get a little, like, too far. Yeah, they're probably going to start taking some crossbow fire. That unit's destroyed. Just want to watch out for excessive casualties from their crossbows. Now, if I can, I want to get these guys shattered so that they just don't come back. Okay, there it is. They're shattered. Okay, and now we can just set up over here. And there. I'm going to start walking forward with our archers. And I'm going to reserve all that cav over there hidden in the bushes. And then some of these should be hidden as well. So now our goal here is we just want to move up to where their crossbows are going to want to hit us. We'll move up with our archers. And we want to be able to shoot their crossbows. But first, their crossbows have to kind of open fire on our spear guards and whatnot. which they're doing now. So it'll switch in the circle formation. It doesn't give them 100% missile block chance, but 70 is pretty good. And then as our archers get up here, we'll be able to fire at the crossbows and do good damage. You guys moving full speed? Hurry. Alright, you can shoot him. You can shoot them. Shoot the crossbows. And you shoot those crossbows. Okay, redirect to there. We want shattered units. We don't need to kill them, we just need to shatter them. Another unit of crossbows there that we can focus on. Let's come up. Creep up again. Let's start shooting. What do we want to shoot? G infantry captain would be nice. Okay. They got another G infantry captain in here. Territorial spearmen. I don't think I've ever heard of those. I don't know what they are. Shoot the G militia. And the G militia. And the G militia. Okay, we're just picking them apart bit by bit. Looking for the shattered units. We got some folks coming back. They want some more of our special brand of love. Okay. Yeah, these guys are going to come in hard from the back there. That's some more stuff shattered. Guard mode off on the infantry. And here it comes. I think we want to come in first with the cav. Actually, we'll run these guys in first. And we'll just kind of come up here with them. We want to keep him like over here because this tower, all the towers over here can hit us. And then with our... Okay, we're going to start coming that way with some of that stuff. Okay, that stuff broke. Let's get in there. Let's go capture that. Let's go capture that tower. That tower. Move up. Move up. Yeah, let's go hit the spear guards there. That's a little risky. Okay, spear guards just broke. Bam. And then he goes this way. And they both just capture that. These are the sword guards. start folding down this way. Why can they not? What's going on with this unit? That unit has become brain damage. Captured those back towers. She comes in. What is going on with you guys? Get up there. And now we're getting the center. He's out. See you later, Tao Ying. Let's charge in right here. Right there. Right there. Get the center. Wow, it's awfully choppy frame rate right now. More so than it normally is. Okay, they're breaking. Down sword guard, get on this guy. This unit still has not moved. What is this unit doing? Okay, chase that. Drop in there. Get you away. Saber militia. Saber militia is holding on much too long here. Oh wow, she's taking lots of damage. Okay, let's charge into the Saber militia here, and then we should be able to get these units moving off that way. That way. Everything's going to break in just a moment here. There it is. And there we go. See you later, suckers. And then we're going to be able to push up and get the farm back. So we're going to get, hopefully, because it's part of Chen, it's a livestock farm, but hopefully with the increased food, it fixes our food problem. We did not lose very much. We'll release him. Money's real tight, so we'll take that post-battle loot. And then we got Kingdom of Wu. Now, hopefully there's not a whole bunch of stuff over here that can directly hit us. But if we come in here and take this right now... Oh my god, he reinforced again. Ugh. Faction destroyed? No, because he's got more stuff back there. Oh, look at that now. Okay, see, there's a bug in the UI. It doesn't update the income. See, just a minute ago, this was negative. It was negative. And the reason now it's updated in positive is because if we look at buildings like Chen now, see, now this is giving us the plus 300 minus 15%, which is what it's supposed to do. But even though we just got the trade agreement, it didn't like kick in and update this. There is a bug in Three Kingdoms right now. So that's okay. That's okay. Pacifist. How'd she get pacifist? She just clobbered people. Okay, well, whatever. Tao Ying. Tao Ying has been succeeded. A tax collector. How much income from peasantry do we have here? Ren Xai. This is food production, so I don't really think I want like a tax collector in here. And no, an extra 10% income from peasantry. That's really not going to do much. The food's more important. Now we're only at -4 food, so it's almost better. It's almost better. Let's find somebody that maybe we could just get that 4 food from. Let's also, like, we just want to look at this I think it dropped by about a point, 0.1. So we want to keep an eye on that. Let's negotiate with people that like us. 8 food. Says I'm still giving him food. Lubu. He's -2. That's not going to work. You're 12. Request food trade. I only need 4. What does he want? 10 turns, 738. It's an awful lot to pay for it, but I'm going to do it. Okay. I'm going to do it. Lubu's negative. Who else wasn't somebody else in here? I'm kind of tempted to annex this guy and just kill him off. No, not Li Mao. This guy. And so why would I do that? Why would I annex him? The reason would be because he has the small city. He has the small city, and I could potentially take the armor craftsman and then maybe eventually trade Ma Sai for some of this other stuff, and then I'd have this nice little hole over here. But then I can start coming out and pushing against Kingdom of Wu over here. He may not be strong here. He may be incredibly weak. And somewhere in here, okay, here's a tea house, and here's a copper mine. So I wouldn't be able to get penalized for losing those resources, but first I would have to annex this territory. And the question is like, how strong is this garrison? It is bad. That's bad. Now with a garrison like that, I don't think it's gonna pan out. We wouldn't be able to recruit. Would not be able to recruit. Oh, I traded away Boxy too. Never mind. What am I thinking? Well, I'm not gonna liberate him. I'm not gonna annex him. I'm just gonna let him die. I can't save him. I can't get over there. Okay, so we have this. I don't know if they're going to be able to attack us from here. We did set up in a cute little ambush here. So if they come out and they try to attack this and we reinforce, we win. If they try to move and they get killed or they walk through the ambush, we win. The only way they're going to make progress here is if they come down and take the farm with both armies, in which case that's going to set us back, right? Because it's farmland down here, darn it. Tough. We need to set up a faction heir. Oh, they've totally changed how this works now. Family tree. I'm kind of thinking we'll just go ahead and pick Cao Lighting. She hurts our public order, though. But minus 5% construction cost faction-wide is not bad. Or we could wait a little bit until these people come of age. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna go without an heir until the other ones come of age. I just want to see what kind of stuff they come in with. Okay, she's there. We've done that. We're set up here. Come out and get me. Do it. Do it. I can withstand all of you. Unless... Well, even if there's night battles, I can still do it. The last army is this one here. Which, this army to me is less threatening. And this is Wen Tan. This is the faction leader right there. Force marched into a dumb position. And we're still in our territory. He's got trebs. One treb. Very weak. Probably won't be able to do much damage to us. Probably won't even really be able to see us because of all the trees. Ah! I hate when you come in and it's like so bright. Okay. Do I have any Vanguard? No, I don't. I have no Vanguard. Okay, well, we want their cavalry to run into our spears, if we can make that happen. We got Warriors of Yi front and center. Only Archer Militia. And then Jian Sword Guard on the flank. Jian Sword Guard Cav on the other flank. And these guys here. They got their tower. They're one treb. I don't care about your one treb. They move up with all that infantry. These spear units are taking a small beating. Let's take these guys and put them right there. Shoot that. Let's brace. I don't care about your smoke screen. AI is falling back in some fashion to try to protect this stuff, I guess. Really don't think it's gonna matter. Oh, they lit the oil on fire on us. Pretty smart, clever. Don't know how the tower is not mine. Shoot that there. Yeah, this unit is getting pummeled. Stop firing with our missiles. John Swordguard. Get ready for a nice charge in the back. Get on this stuff. Shoot these spears. Okay, kill her. Come back in this way. Come in over there. Yuan Tan must be unbreakable. He must be. She must be unbreakable too. Start getting our rear cav charges. Yeah, he's unbreakable. Tower's mine. Let's come around the side here. Yeah, I think I took some damage coming through the spikes, but I didn't do it with my cav. All my cav came around the sides. Okay, let's get her out of here because she's getting damaged. Let's get him out. Dumb warriors of Yi. Boop, boop, and boop. Yeah, let's just pull our generals back. Let our infantry and stuff mop the rest of this up. Yuan Tan. He's putting up a fight. Okay, she's done. Back on him. Let's get that cav out. Okay, they're finally starting to break over here. It's down to Yuan Tan, Mr. Unbreakable. Get our cav out of all that. And just let him get swarmed by infantry. There he goes. It's a shame when you have to fight with your family. But sometimes it's just necessary. Bam. Crushed. Crushed into a pulp. Zhu Ye. Let's check her out. We could get a stone rat. Lu Bu is going to enjoy the fact that we have executed her. I'm going to take the ransom. Keep our income up. Oh, now this is an interesting. Ooh. Okay, so we could ambush. Or if we push up, we'll still have 8% movement left. It'll pull everything out of the trade port. So I think we should push up and attack. And we'll get some guerrilla deployment with him. And then with her, we get not unbreakable. I don't want unbreakable. %10 melee armor piercing damage, own army. So here's what we're gonna do. First, I want to see where Kingdom of Wu is now on the peace proposal. Hasn't changed too much. Before I forget, this fellow that's cranky, he is now less cranky. We also have some assignments that we can assign to. Let's look at this maybe. Nanyang is wealthy. Change this turn 20. So I think we want to throw somebody else in here. And I think we'll do Liu Ba. This is the guy that was spying for a long time. So he was deep in enemy territory, spying, causing problems for Wen Shao, Wen Tan. And so now, as his reward, commerce, silk and spice. Commerce. Now let's go ahead and do business ventures. Let's crank up that income there. And then what do we look like here? Have an administrator. No more free assignments. So we have preparing, and preparing. So there's business ventures, filial, and corrupt. So we're going to lose most of this increase in legitimacy every single turn. But that's okay. We're still doing pretty good. Like, I don't want to be an emperor quite yet, right? I don't want to be an emperor quite yet. I'm kind of like pushing things out. What turn are we even on? 133. So we've kind of done all the assignments and everything. And I just want to make sure that we've done the armies. Okay. Lady Fang is there. Okay, so what we're really missing right now is an army down here that can defend against this nightmare that's on its way. So we want to get I don't want to accidentally pick somebody that's an administrator. Administrator. Sao Lighting is administrator of Nanyang. Is Nanyang under threat currently? I want to say no. So I think for 3,700, we pop in Sao Lighting. I mean, look at this. She's got all these Jian Sword Guard. And then we still have 1,900. So if we can find somebody in here that she enjoys their company. Oh dear. She doesn't get along with very many people. That's problematic. I just need you to get along with somebody for like a turn or two, please. Well, we'll just let her sit here for now. We can do poison provisions up to twice, just currently the way we are. Let's go ahead and build undercover network one more time. Okay, so if we really need to, we can poison provisions twice. So I think if we had to, we could poison provisions twice and then like reinforce with this army, but it's just gonna take a couple turns. It's dicey. It's dicey. We might lose Sao Lai Ting in the process. But I kind of like that. Depends on if Zhao Yu pulls back or continues on down here. Now, if we could get a good garrison there, like, okay, we pulled her out of there. I don't want to pull anybody out of there. Chen might be okay to move the administrator out of there. Same with Runan. But Zhang Lao, I'm pretty sure, is a general somewhere. Yes, he is. So that doesn't work. Where else? Who are our 4 administrators again? Ren Xai. He's in an army. I think he's... No, he's in Chen. Where are you at? Administrator where? Lo Yang. You know, with these 2 armies up here, I think we could... Okay. Liu Lao. He should have a good garrison or a good retinue, I want to say. Not bad. Okay, so Liu Lao needs to come down here to Jiangling. I think we're okay up here. Could I poison provisions once more? No, we're done. Okay, so... but there's a way to, like, do it so it all happens on, like, 1 turn. Yeah, I have to dismiss him up here first. Okay, dismiss. And then that makes him grumpy. He doesn't like that. Ouch. And then we need to get him back in here. Next turn. Okay, so next turn, we need to get Liu Lao in here. That keeps this safe. And then we have her here. That keeps that safe. I suppose I should have just dismissed her and then dropped her in here. But I'm okay with paying the upkeep. Now, what if I do it from here? Can I pick Liao from in here? No, we have to wait. That's fine. I'm okay with that. And then so what we're going to do now, this is the fun part. Oh, this is magical. We're going to come up and attack Zheyu. We're going to fight this when we come back in the next episode. And what's going to happen is all this stuff is going to come in. Or, you know what? Maybe I can just delegate it. No, it's too risky. We got to fight it manually. Everything else is going to come in. We should have 8% movement left over, and then we get our trade port back. So, I think this episode went very, very, very well. Let me know if you enjoyed it with comments or thumbs up. It ended up being a little bit long, but I think it was well worth it. Check out the rest of the channel. Subscribe maybe if you haven't. And I'll see you next time. You have a good afternoon, and take care.